Morning at Flourish Bakery. This scene is familiar to anyone who has spent time in a kitchen. Yet, this is no normal bakery. The unique part? It's those working here.
I was a liar, I was a criminal, I was an addict, and I'd stolen from my family before, lied to them all the time.
I struggled with addiction for like 15 years, and I've lost everything. I've lost my kids, I've lost completely everything, and now with the help of Flourish Bakery, I've been able to rebuild my life and become the person I need to be.
Erica Susi and AJ Collette are both Flourish Bakery interns. Their journey to the kitchen has been a long one, filled with gang violence and the struggles of addiction.
I grew up in South Central LA. I used to be a Southsider, and I was heavily affiliated and high ranking. And we pledged allegiance to the Mexican Mafia. And so my whole idea of a support system was hanging out at the park with a bunch of fellows or riding around in a car with a gun.
After becoming addicted to drugs, AJ and Erica found their lives spiraling out of control.
Every time. Yep. And then it's all screwed up. And everything is just a huge chaos. The car's gone, the house is gone, the girl is gone, the kids are gone, everything's gone, I'm sitting in jail. Or
And all you have to do is just tell the truth.
There's even times
little things.
when you didn't even use, but you lost your house, you lost everything.
I've lived in crack hotels, I've lived in prisons, I've lived in my grandma's backyard or garage.
I've never had a normal job. I've worked in clubs or at temp agencies my whole life.
Although they struggled to pull themselves out of that hole, they could not do it alone.
That's over a 15-year addiction. I can't even think of how many times I've enrolled in college or gotten a job or told my family that I was going to do good this time and all these things that I did.
Their recovery process, and many others, was missing an essential element. Reverend Amy Altizer saw this and decided to do something about it.
If you can't find what you're looking for, start it. My name is Amy Altizer, and I am the Executive Director of Unshackled at Flourish Bakery. Pastry chef by trade, and so I've been a pastry chef for a long time. And then I'm also an Episcopal priest, and my interest in social issues and healing is what brought me to doing the work that I do today. There's about 5 of us that had been talking about opportunities in the community and needs in our community for several years, but by the time we evolved into the conversation about it actually being Flourish Bakery. And the way we came to that was just seeing the need in the community. I was working with recovery and watching people leave residential and intensive outpatient recovery and kind of fall off the front porch and faceplant because there wasn't a bridge back to community. And so we decided to build that bridge, and that's what Flourish Bakery is. Flourish Bakery is the bridge that leads people back to community.
And then it was time to bring the people and the program together.
I was working construction, and they were talking about this bakery that's gonna open up and it's gonna be really cool, and I was like, okay, maybe I do wanna get out of the snow. When I came and turned my application into Amy, I just fell in love with her. She was so sweet and loving and caring. It wasn't like a normal interview process.
When I did my interview with Amy, it was actually an hour and a half long. That we just sat there and talked. It wasn't like any interview I've ever had.
She said, go home, think about it, make sure this is what you want. This feels right in your heart and your stomach and your head. Make sure that they all go together and this is really what you want. And I did that, and then we came in for another interview, and I was like, I really want to work here.
And I ended up getting a job, and I haven't looked back.
So what's Flourish's recipe for transforming people's lives? It starts with their daily routine.
A normal day at Flourish Bakery, we show up 15 minutes early, We clock in at 9 a.m. and we come straight upstairs. We spend about an hour. Sometimes when things are heavy, we spend about 2 hours in reflection.
During reflection, interns and staff come together and talk about the things that matter to them. They read Bible verses, discuss important virtues, and explore all elements of the recovery process. Interns share their highs and lows on the road to recovery, and, most importantly, support one another.
I love how we have reflection every morning, and I just love how much they care about us, and they just call us out on our bullshit. We hold each other accountable for the things that we're doing in our lives that isn't healthy. We help each other by telling what has helped us in the past.
Or, if nothing else, we just support each other. When I left treatment, after leaving inpatient treatment, being in a workplace where I still have some element of therapy going on is awesome. That's why it means so much to me.
Interns close the reflections with the Serenity Prayer and then continue on their days pastry chefs. But the impact of the reflection circle stays with them.
I think, in my experience, baking is a byproduct of what we really do here. It's been fun, it's been real to learn how to bake, to make delicious things to eat, to sell them, to watch other people eat them. That's all been fun, but that's really not what we do here at Flourish Bakery. What we're really about is transforming people's lives.
The key to that transformation is what Amy noticed from the start: community.
What we do is vital to an entire society because everyone wants to be known. Everyone at their heart, at their core of their being, wants to be seen and loved for who they really are.
You don't do the kind of work we do here, the kind of community connection work, the kind of therapeutic work, the kind of soul-searching and recovery-based work here without growing really close to other people. It just doesn't happen. I don't think it's possible to do the work that we do and not become close. So I consider everyone I work with my family, truly. For me, when I came here, I didn't have any connection with other people. It was just the streets. I was addicted to meth for 15 years. And so to take all that lack of connection in the streets and all the politics and the gangs and all that stuff and switch it with something good, switch it with the groups we have here, switch it with the meetings, switch it with the love and the care that we have for each other here at Flourish Bakery, that's what I really get out of it. Baking's cool, baking's fun, but that's not why I'm here. So.
Flourish provides the community that creates the change in the interns' lives.
We just have a lot of resources that we can use to make our life better and make ourselves feel better, and I've never had that at any other job.
These resources at Flourish Bakery include programs such as Fit to Recover and Fair Credit, which have helped AJ and Erica get in shape financially and physically. And the growth doesn't stop there.
All these good character qualities came out of me, and my family saw that I was serious about my recovery, that they gave me another chance. I mean, I don't think my family ever gave up on me, but it's like they started believing me after I worked here.
Within myself, I've become a leader. I've become reliable.
But I definitely think one thing that we all have in common is that we've had a lot of firsts from a productive stance in life. Really, yeah.
Flourish has set them on a new path that before seemed impossible.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen.
Hell yeah.